go to the supermarket, it's the same thing all the time. So now also become eating whatever is one thing all the time. It becomes boring. Brown,
Yeah.
so it has to be equal,
Yeah.
rather neutral.
Yeah.
So it's going to take a bit of time, but it will be ready.
Okay. Hey, that looks too good. Too good. Are you ever tempted kukula stock? Yeah.
What is Six? This is a series that we are bringing to you on TV47 Digital to cover entrepreneurs, their wins, their losses, basically their stories unfiltered. And today we have a very bubbly young lady who's doing pretty well despite the tough economic times. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Martha Wangui. I was about to call her my daughter. Maybe we can share.
Mother,
Hi,
how are you?
Thank you.
Okay, maybe you can tell people what you do and why we are here and where we are.
Okay, my name is Martha Kamau. I am the brains behind a brand called Florana. It's a nut company that specializes in cashew nut, peanut, and mixed nut. So we are trying to revolutionize the nut industry by bringing in different flavors. We are currently at KIRDI, where we do our production from.
Wow, Mother karibu sana on our set of TV47 Digital. And of course, we can start with where this brainchild came from, was it in a dream? Was it something that happened in your life that triggered you to start this business?
Okay, so starting this business was from a personal struggle. 5 years ago, I was diagnosed with a gut problem. That's a gastro problem. So what that means, you have to eat healthy, you have to change your eating habits and whatever it is that you consume. But now, unfortunately, when you go to the supermarket, it's the same thing all the time. So now, also become eating whatever it is, one thing all the time, it becomes boring. So, and fortunate for me, then I was living in Mombasa, and that's where we get our products from. So I was able to source the raw materials, and it started in my kitchen.
Yeah.
But for my own personal consumption, that's how it started.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now you get your cashew nuts. So when did you decide to commercialize it? You told me you were employed before you started your business.
Yes.
What were you doing before?
I am an administrator by profession.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
So actually, before I started this, I was working in a casino in somewhere in Nairobi.
Yeah.
Yes.
Those are very parallel paths.
Very.
So when did you decide, I'm quitting employment, I've decided to risk it all?
I have been employed for the last 8 years.
Okay.
So it was sort of a sabbatical.
Yeah.
But during the sabbatical, I needed a fallback plan because did I really want to go back there? Not really. Why? Because of reasons here and there. Also, you see, when you're employed for a very long time, you're looking for growth, you're looking for something else. Because you're doing the same thing and you're not enjoying it for a very long time, it's not fun.
But Mother, business right now these are tough times for entrepreneurs, aren't they? Have you never been tempted to go back?
Every day I'm tempted to go back.
Yeah.
But I know I can see something ahead.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is yet, but I can see it.
Okay.
So I'm working towards that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
And
many-
it gives me it gives me joy.
Yeah.
I am one person who get thrilled by, every day, and I like thrill. So doing this every day
Yeah.
makes me happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes me happy.
For how long have you been in business? Perhaps when did you commercialize and decide now I'm going to do this as a full-time thing?
Okay, since I left Mombasa, I was doing this as a side hustle.
Okay.
But it became a fully registered company in July of 2023. That's when it became a fully registered company. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But it took me almost 3 months after I left employment to also figure out what it is that I want to fall back on. Yes. There were other options,
Yeah.
but this one felt more viable.
Yeah.
Yes, this one felt more viable. Yeah.
I think your clients are happy. You decided
Let's say they are, because I'm still in business, so I think they are happy.
Yeah.
I think they're happy.
So from 2023, how has business been so far?
I'm not going to try it has been easy. 2023 was tough because you're still trying to know, where do I sell this product, who do I sell them to. These cute packages that you see did not just come immediately. It was from frustrations. Your products are not staying good for a very long time. So it was a struggle since July to December. I'm not going to say it was very easy. It was not. Yes, but we kept going.
So how do you know what product? And the way how her packaging is really nice. You had her mention the packaging is really nice. So how do you know when, for someone, for example, who wants to start a similar business on food in the food industry? How do they approach, say, supermarkets or apps or whatever to sell their products?
Some of these things you just have to be confident. You know you want this, walk in there and ask. The worst thing they can say is no. And even if they say no, that means they're not your customers.
Yeah.
You just have to walk in and ask. Because at the end of the day, it's not going to be handed to you. So you go and, this is what I do, this is how we can help each other. You just have to ask. But also you have to put in the good work, and that's why I had to change the packaging. So that when I go to present it, it's something presentable. They will not say no. They will not say no. You also have to have good products, such that, you see, they're also in business. So even if they put it in the shelf, a customer will definitely grab that product. Yes, you also have to put in the work behind. But the drain line is you have to walk and ask. Yes.
Oh, wow.
They cannot say no all the time. They say no the first time, but if you really want them, they will have to say yes in one way or the other.
How many employees do you have?
I'm currently working alone, but I hire when it comes to production, delivery, that's when I hire. So when I'm coming to do production, there's someone I come to do production with. When it's time for distribution, I have someone that I outsource to do the distribution. Yes. And then now most of the labor is hired. When it comes to accounting, when it comes to whatever it is, you hire. Because right now you cannot afford to put someone on a full salary, to be honest. Yes.
Oh, but there are people who are reliant on you for you put food on some tables, some families, and that is really, really good. I'm curious to know, is there any decision you've made out of pure gut feeling?
I'll be honest, everything that I have done, when it comes to product formulation, when it comes to even the packaging, when it comes to even the customer, you just follow your gut. You just follow your gut, because you actually don't know if it's going to work or not. Because I even remember some of the flavors, people are asking, why that? Who is going to buy? And it turns out it is actually the best selling flavor. So sometimes it's an intuition.
Is that the garlic and cayenne?
Yes, it's the intuition and how you feel about it. It's the garlic and cayenne, and it's also our mixed nuts of almonds and cashew nuts. Yes, and it turned out to be the best decision, because customers are always excited to try something new. So when they find something new and it is good, they become your regular customer and they will never want to miss that product. Yes.
There's actually a podcast I was listening to, and they were saying that your gut feeling is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes.
Yes, your heart will never lie to you. So you have to always listen to that inner child.
Yeah. So now tell us a bit about where you do your production and the space that has been given to you, and maybe how someone might access it.
So I am currently an incubator at KIRDI. So what they do is they train you to see if your idea is viable. So they train you, they help you with the research until you get the right product. Then they also help you take your products to KEBS. And they incubate you for a period of time. So they give you a contract for a period of time. And they have been very beneficial to the business because it has helped me test out if this business is going to work or not. Yes, so I currently use their facility. To be honest, it was through research. That's when I learned about them and I walked in and I asked. Yes.
And it just granted you is there like an interview?
There's a process. You see, also if you, whatever it is that you want to do, if they have done it before, it's much easier. But even if they have not done it before, they will always find a way to help you get your idea out of your head and put it into an actual product. Yes, because that is their work.
How many years now?
1.5 years. Yes, 1.5 years. Because the first phase was training, then you wait for KEB, so that takes time. But fully it's 1.5 years. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
I'm curious, where do you see your business in the next, say, 15 years?
Let's say 15 is a long, but every time I see that every time someone mentions about healthy snack, I think the first thing that comes to mind is flour nuts. Yes.
Wow.
Yes. I want it to be the to-go brand. Yes. Yes.
Thank you so much, Martha, for agreeing to do this. We told people we'd tell them why. I was referring to you as my daughter. I haven't shared a name with her mom. It's called Gashambi, a very unique name. So thank you so much for doing this, for sharing your story, and for showing young people that it is possible, and that you tell your own story, you're in charge of your own story. So asante sana, we wish you all the best from TV47. Yeah, and we pray that we see your snacks. At least now I know once I walk into a supermarket, I know what to buy as nut snacks.
Yes.
I think it's nut snacks.
It's a healthy snack.
Healthy snacks. So thank you so much. Is there anything you'd like to tell our audience as we wrap up?
What I would love to say is, once you want to do something, you have to have faith that it's going to work. And you have to start from somewhere. Doesn't matter how small it is, but you have to start from somewhere. And then the small steps will grow into something bigger and bigger, and you'll be amazed. But you have to believe in yourself first. That's the beginning of everything.
You have to believe in yourself first. You have to start from somewhere. That was Martha Wangui. Much more to add. My name is Gashambi Nderitu. Keep it TV47 for more of these interviews. We will be having them weekly. See you in the next.